Pretentious is such a tough term to legitimately use in the discussion of art. We've all encountered things that feel pretentious to us, but it's not like that can be objectively measured. Most media is trying to convey a message to you, and if it sounds like its method for telling you its message is talking down to you, it can make you feel antagonistic towards whoever created it. I know that sounds like maybe I'm about to be negative towards Spec Ops: The Line, but hear me out. I think this makes sense at least. The game is remembered for its narrative, straight up. The gameplay is fine, but it's a PS3 era cover-based third-person shooter that is not Uncharted, so that was never going to be where it shines. Most people, myself included, find this game's story completely wonderful and refreshing. In an era where Call of Duty was truly taking over the world and converting every AAA game into a military FPS with a lackadaisical approach to commenting on real-life acts of war, along comes a brutal reminder of what war actually is, or at least as close as we're allowed to get in mass-distributed entertainment. The game does not pull a single punch, and good on Spec Ops for that, but it's so in your face and aggressive about the horrid things you're seeing on screen that it's hard for that word pretentious to not come to mind when discussing it. I've certainly heard that word applied to this game in a negative context before. To be honest, I can't even say I disagree. And to be honest, I can't even say I care. Nearly every beat hit me, and every gruesome and evil image has remained in my brain. This game needed to be made in the time it was created. A time when we all had that one friend who was like, I'd probably be really good in the military because I have a great KD in Black Ops. And Spec Ops themes remain completely relevant in the modern era. No game has covered the militant and political nature of war like Spec Ops: The Line has. And as long as that remains true, I will continue to think back on this game. And okay, the shooting is fine too. It does a good job feeling dirtier and more visceral than most of its peers, and I love any shooter that gives you a squad to work with.